Present. Fire.
Fogged up there. So, you can tell I had to make some corrections. And fortunately, I had all the time in the world. I didn't have someone charging at me with a fortunate steel bayonet, chanting "Fight, conquer, or die." Now, the bayonet itself, this is a weapon used for the melee tactics, again, where you're standing would be just outside the readout. But if you, of course, went to where the monument is, that's where the fiercest hand-to-hand combat would have occurred. There, the British soldiers had the distinct advantage. This is what you want for close quarters combat. Again, triangular-shaped blade, just like the sword used by Colonel Prescott over there. Because when you plunge that through the lungs, through the intestines of your opponent, a nice turn here and there. That's why this weapon has the groove, so you're not tugging and pulling on a human torso. Again, imagine being impaled with a three-sided blade. Can you be sutured whole again after that?
No.
No, you cannot. So this is the psychological edge the British soldiers had during the battle. Relatively few Americans would have been equipped with bayonets because they're more used to frontier fighting. That's the tradition for the last 100 years. Let me give you a clue. If you want to lose a battle, do a bayonet charge through forest against an American Indian opponent. The worst defeat ever suffered by an American army in the entirety of its history, where that American army suffered 90% casualties, was doing just that in Ohio in the 1790s. So in that close quarters combat, the colonists would have turned those muskets around, used them as clubs, fighting back with tomahawks, hunting knives, and one presumes harsh language. And in that penultimate moments of the fighting is where Dr. Joseph Warren fell. If you've never heard the name of Dr. Joseph Warren, definitely look into him, because there is no American Revolution without Dr. Joseph Warren, who dies a little bit closer to that area over there on the southwest side of the battlefield in the penultimate moments of the fighting. So folks, if you have questions or things we haven't covered, by all means fire away. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend in Boston. Make use of the government facilities while you can.